The imminent service launch of the Airbus A321XLR is set to shake up the world of narrow-body operations. With up to 4,700 nautical miles of range, the XLR will be capable of connecting distant city pairs with low-capacity services. If all goes as planned, this new jet should be ideal for helping airlines break into unserved markets. Boeing does not have anything that can directly compete with the A321XLR. Its largest narrow-body, which is also not yet in service, is the 737 MAX 10. Designed for 188 to 204 passengers, it doesn't quite match up to the 180 to 220 seats of the A321neo. And without the extra fuel tanks for the XLR's ambitious range, the MAX falls short of the XLR by a substantial 1,500 nautical miles. Darren Holst, Vice President Commercial Marketing at Boeing, discussed the niche prospects of the long-haul single-aisle market alongside the company's annual commercial market outlook. Defining long-haul as being over 3,000 miles or 5,000 kilometers, the interesting aspect is that airlines are not using small planes for long-haul flights any more often today than they were 10 or 15 years ago. Holst commented, "If you look at the single-aisle network, the average distance a single-aisle aircraft flies has increased over the last 15 years by almost 20%. So airlines are flying further with their aircraft. They're just not flying 6, 8, 9-hour missions on a routine basis because the heart of demand continues to be where the single-aisle aircraft are optimized to fly." Indeed, Boeing estimates that flights over 3,000 miles make up just 0.2 to 0.3% of the entire single-aisle market. In a way, Holst is hinting that there's a limited appeal for a plane like the XLR. Of the 30,880 narrow-body aircraft projected to be required by 2040, Boeing believes that the vast majority of those will be standard run-of-the-mill narrow-bodies doing straightforward short-haul work. Now that the A321XLR has taken its first flight, airlines are keenly looking for Airbus to deliver on its promised entry into service projections. Some 500 of the type are already on order from all segments of the industry, from low costs such as Wizz and Indigo up to full-service airlines including United and Qantas. Despite this, Boeing doesn't feel threatened. Holst noted that even if the frequencies of long-haul narrow-body flights were to double as a result, the entire operations would still only be in the region of 0.3 to 0.4% of the single-aisle network. Any growth is likely to be further compounded by the fact the entire single-aisle market will be growing, as Holst explained. Let's remember that the rest of the single market is also going to continue to grow at historic rates, in many cases at a higher than average rate relative to other parts of the market. So I think that relationship is largely going to hold because while the aircraft may have a little bit more capability, there's still the trade-offs of the lack of baggage capacity, the lack of cargo capacity, and how does it integrate with the rest of single-aisle or wide-body networks. It's definitely an interesting niche, but probably still a fraction of the market. Boeing had planned to release a new mid-sized airplane to replace the 757-767 family, but amidst the fallout from the 737 MAX disaster, it shelved the project and is yet to revisit these plans. Holst noted that the XLR may well be used as a replacement for older Boeing aircraft, commenting that a lot of these airplanes are actually replacements for aircraft like the 757 and others. While that's likely a pain point for Boeing in that it has nothing to offer as a competent replacement, there's not much that can be done about it now. Do you think Boeing is underestimating the impact of the A321XLR? Or is it right that the impact on the single-aisle market will be minimal? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.